Hey guys, it's Liz here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you today how I process my shoes. So I have a bunch of shoes that I acquired over the last month, and I'm going to show you how I clean them, how I process them, and then how I ship them. Alright guys, here's my spare bathroom. As you can see, this is kind of like a holding place for the shoes because I like to do all of the shoes at one time in a big batching. And this is what I acquired over the last month, as you can see here, and we got some more shoes over there. So we have a variety of shoes here. We have some leather shoes and some sneakers and some heels. So I'm going to go ahead and organize these in a certain way so it's easier for me to clean them. So now you can see that I organize all of the shoes and the boots, but kind of by material and the season. Over here, I have all the sneakers, and those are a pair of my own sneakers over here that need to be cleaned. But I have all the sneakers and some sandals and some easier to clean shoes over here, because I like to start with the easy stuff first. And then over here is the next group that I'm going to do is the boot section. Some of these have leather on them, some of them don't. But I need to list all of these boots because it's winter right now and I don't want to miss out on selling them. And then over here on the top row here, I have some suede shoes. And then I also, underneath there, I have all of the leather shoes. So the next step, I'm going to clean the sneakers first. All right, as you can see here, I have a nice little chair here that I'm going to be sitting on. And I'm going to be cleaning the shoes over the bathtub. All right, guys, I have 5 basic items that I like to use to clean sneakers. The first one being a old towel. Then I got a scrub brush. I have a nail clipper that has a little pick that I like to use to pick out the rocks. I have a mystery eraser and some sneaker cleaner. All right, up first we have these Nike Air Max tennis shoes. They're a little bit dirty on the white here. This leather is a little bit dirty, not too bad, and the bottoms are good. They just have some rocks in here. So I'm going to show you how I clean these really quickly. All right, first I'm going to just knock out all these rocks really quick. Boom, boom, boom. There's not too many in this shoe. There's one right there. You can use any kind of metal pick for this. I've seen other people use other tools for this. Just make sure that you're doing it somewhere where it doesn't matter where the rocks go. All right, so I think I got all of them there. There's only a couple in that shoe. And then I'm going to pick the ones out of this one. Boom, boom. I only see 2, maybe a couple more right there. And that's it. All right, step number 2 is just to kind of clean off the shoes really quick, get any outside dirt off of them. Boom, boom, boom. Any dirt off the soles. And then the next step is to use this sneaker cleaner, and I put it all the way around the outside here. I'm gonna put it on the white, so get that nice and white, and put it on the soles just a little bit here. And I use the top of it, this abrasive part, to kind of spread out the foam a little bit more so you can get on all the spots. All right, so I got foam all over the shoe and I'm kind of letting it settle in a little bit. I'm not scrubbing it yet. I'm gonna start scrubbing the bottom actually first so that the sides can get nice and clean. Okay, now I've scrubbed the bottom. Should be pretty good. We'll see in a little bit, and then I'm gonna scrub the sides a little bit. But I just noticed that this white is actually leather, white leather, so hopefully the shoe cleaner doesn't matter. Usually doesn't on these shoes. So I'm not going to scrape too hard, but I'm just going to kind of go around in little mini circles and such. Right now I'm just going to take my towel and I'm going to wipe off all of the foam, and I'm also going to kind of scrub it a little bit as I do it, and on the black leather too. I'm not actually going to clean the leather with leather cleaner. I'm just going to clean it with the sneaker cleaner and it should be good to go. Alright, you can totally tell the difference between the one that I cleaned and the one that I didn't clean. Well, maybe you can, maybe you can't on the camera, but I can definitely tell the difference. The bottoms are cleaner, the sides and the white part is cleaner, so overall looks good. One other thing I'm going to do for good measure on the white part is I'm going to use this magic eraser and just kind of go over the white to clean it up just a little bit more before I set it out to dry. Alright, there you have it, a nice clean shoe. Alright, up next we have these leather Blundstone boots, which apparently are popular in Canada. But anyway, as you can see, the toes are a little bit worn, but not too bad. We're going to clean that up, and then the bottoms are a little dirty, so we're going to clean that up. So with these, I'm going to do the same thing I did with the sneakers, the bottoms. They don't have any rocks in them, so I don't need to use this. And so I'm just going to give it a nice little clean off with the scrubber. The leather's pretty clean. But this time I'm going to just put the shoe cleaner on the bottom here and then scrub around it, and then we'll clean the leather separately. So I'm going to put this on here. Move it around a little bit. And now I'm just gonna scrub around the sides very carefully to not hit the leather. I guess the foam a little bit is okay, but I don't want to scratch the leather with this scrubber, so I'm gonna go around the sides really quick. And then the bottom. And then wipe that off. I'm really going to try and get underneath here a little bit because I don't want any dirt or grime in between the leather and the sole. So now they're nice and clean. You can tell already this was the difference between this is the clean one and that's the dirty one. Huge difference there. Alright, up next I'm going to use this easy cleaner just to clean the leather a little bit, and then we'll polish them up. And I'm putting a little bit of this on a microfiber towel that I purchased at my local dollar store. So I'm going to take the one that I just cleaned and just kind of rub the cleaner into the leather all around, clean it up a little bit. All right, nice and clean. All right, some people will just sell them like this after they dry out a little bit. I'm going to take a look and see what they look like after it dries, and then I'll let you know what I'm going to do. But as you can see, huge difference in just how it looks already. You can tell the toes look cleaner, the bottoms look way cleaner, it almost looks like a brand new shoe. So just a little bit of work and the shoes look amazing. Next we have these UGG suede boots, and with the suede you obviously can't put the sneaker cleaner on it, so these don't look too bad, so I'm probably just going to wipe off the top and not clean them, but I'll definitely clean the bottoms. So I'm going to use this scrubber brush and kind of lightly scrub it just to get off all the dust and stuff that was on the suede. And actually I have something that's a little bit better for this, and it's a horsehair brush, and I actually got this at a thrift store for like $1. But anyway, you can just kind of clean the shoe like this, get all the dust off of it on the top, and it looks a lot better already. So just to give you a comparison, this is the one I cleaned and this is the one I didn't clean. So this one's looks way more worn and dirty, but this one is definitely cleaner. And I'm going to go ahead and clean the bottoms the same way I clean the sneakers, so I'm not going to show you that because it would just be repetitive. Alright guys, I'm done cleaning shoes for today. So tomorrow I'm going to show you how I take pictures of them and how I list them, and then also how I package up shoes when they're ready to ship. Alright you guys, it's the next morning and I'm going to show you how I photograph the shoes next. Alright guys, we're going to photograph these boots first, and as you can see I have this table here and these 4 poster boards that I use as a backdrop for my photos. Right now the photo wouldn't look so great, but once I do some brightness edits and everything, I'll show you the final result of the few photos I take of these shoes right here. And just as a side note, after these dried up from yesterday, it doesn't look like they really need any leather conditioner, but when I do use leather conditioner, I use this one. It's called Dr. Martin's Airwave Wonder Balsam, and it seems to work pretty well for me. You don't need to use a lot, just a little bit. And it's really great. You can buy it on Amazon, and I'll provide a link below in the description. Alright guys, so as you can see here, I took a few photos of different angles and making sure that I have every angle of the shoe shown, and also I took a picture of the bottoms, the inside, and the tags. Alright, up next I'm going to show you what I do to prepare for my listing. So I'm just right here, I'm measuring the dimensions so that I can write this down in my listing when I list it. So let's see, about 11 inches the box will be, and then 11 by 12, we'll say 11 by 12 by 5. 11 by 12 by 5. Alright, so here I have my Accutech scale, and I'm just going to weigh it right on there. So it's zeroed out right now, and then it weighs 1 pound, 13 ounces, but I'm going to write it in as 2 to 3 pounds on my listing. So that accounts for the cardboard box. Alright guys, so I think this video is getting a little long, so I'm going to actually just go ahead and skip the listing process and show you a pair of shoes that I'm shipping out today. So for shipping, I have a pair of boots that I'm shipping out today, these military boots, and you can get these boxes for free on USPS.com. All I do is I put these boots or shoes in one of these large plastic poly bags to keep them safe from the elements while they're shipped. If it's a nicer pair of shoes, I might put some paper in between just to make sure they don't stick to each other. But with these, I just threw them in the bag, and then I'm going to put them in this box. I'll show you once I put it all together. Alright, this is the final product of the boots that I packed up. As you can see, I made it a little bit smaller than the actual box so that it was a better fit. That way I don't have to use any extra packaging material. Alright guys, I am here on my eBay seller account, and I just went and changed my dimensions for the box because it was a little bit different than what I had in there, and my package is between 2 and 3 pounds, so I'm going to leave that at 3 pounds. And US priority mail, it looks like it's going to cost us $9.36. Alright, now my package is ready to ship, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the IKEA bag. I'm going to go ahead and just finish it up here. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like the video if you learned something new, and comment below if you have any tips or tricks that I may have missed in listing shoes. And make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be showing you how to do more batch-like listings. One of the next videos I'm going to do is how I clean my golf clubs and how I list them and how I ship them.